Hey guys, in my video presentation, I will be talking about the physics of a supernova. If you don't know what that is, I'll put this into more simple terms before we kind of move on. A supernova is basically just a star that explodes. I'm sure you knew that, but I guess if you didn't, there you go. I will be going into the who, what, where, and why it happens, and hopefully I can make it make sense. A supernova is what happens when a star reaches the end of its life and explodes in a massive burst of energy. It's really, honestly, a dramatic way of saying that it's done. And there are two main ways that this can happen. The first is when a really massive star, actually much bigger than our sun, which, if you didn't know, is also a star, collapses under its own gravity and then explodes. The second happens in a system where two stars orbiting each other, where one star slowly steals material from the other until it becomes unstable and explodes. So, in simple terms, again, a star either collapses or explodes, or it overheats and explodes, and either way, it really isn't a good day to be a star, or just that star in general. I mean, it's gonna explode, unfortunately. But I mean, they're really pretty at the end. If you see, actually show, I'm gonna show you a photo of an exploding star, supernova, and you'll be able to observe its beauty. I promise. It's really beautiful. Supernovae, um you'd think that maybe like a singular person would have discovered this and be like, "Oh my gosh, what the heck? This is beautiful." But actually, they weren't discovered by one person. They were actually being observed for like thousands of years. And the first being the ancient Chinese, and astronomers recorded what they called guest stars appearing suddenly in the sky far back as 185 AD. So now we know that those were supernovae. Later on, in 1572, Danish astronomer named Tycho Brahe observed one and made a huge discovery. The sky isn't unchanging like people once believed. Then, Johannes Kepler observed another in 1604, helping confirm that these explosions were real, events happening in space, not something in Earth's atmosphere. Today, scientists use powerful telescopes to find supernovae in distant galaxies, and now we've observed thousands of them. Supernovae can happen almost anywhere in the universe, but they are most commonly found inside galaxies like our Milky Way. They often occur in regions where stars are being formed, since those areas tend to have massive stars that live fast and die young. Some also happen in binary star systems, where two stars orbit each other closely. In a galaxy like ours, a supernova only happens about 50 to 100 years, so they're actually pretty rare on a human timescale. Luckily, there aren't any stars close enough to Earth right now that are about to explode, so we are safe from a cosmic firework. Though I guess we wouldn't really be able to see it anyways, because we'd be a little fried. The burnt, the Earth explodes too. There are actually some pretty wild facts about supernova. For a short time, one shine can shine brighter than an entire galaxy filled with billions of stars. What's left behind after the explosion can be a neutron star, which is so dense that a single teaspoon of it would be weighed billions of tons. In some cases, the collapse is so intense that it forms a black hole. One famous example is the Crab Nebula, which is the leftover cloud from a supernova that was seen from the Earth in the year 1054. Wow. So, to wrap it all up, a supernova is a massive explosion marking the end of a star's life. Humans have been observing them for thousands of years. They happen throughout galaxies across the universe, and they occur because gravity eventually overpowers the forces holding a star together, but they are not just destructive, they are also creative. Supernovae spread the elements needed to form new stars, planets, and even life itself. So, the next time you look up at the night sky, just remember somewhere out there, a star might be going through the most dramatic ending imaginable, and without those explosions, we wouldn't even be here to talk about them. Thanks for listening. Thanks, I guess. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope this was entertaining for you. I worked really hard on this.